What's happening, investors, and welcome back to another video. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and in this video we are going to speak about what just happened to Chargepoint. They had a red day. Did Tesla just destroy them? Some good news coming out about the company and just an overall idea of where this company is going to go in the future. For those new to the channel, my name is Dean. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just someone who loves researching and investing in companies because I want to make some money. I want to buy in, hold them for the long term, and retire early and maybe be able to buy myself a few nice things. And all I ask in return is that you please invest in the like button, add the subscribe button to your portfolio, and turn on notifications. We make daily videos on all kinds of stocks and cryptos, so make sure you've got that notification turned on so you don't miss out. Without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. As you can see, Chargepoint, ticker symbol Chpt, had a red day, down 3%, and it did decline quite drastically towards the end of the day. Now, this sell-off could be considered pretty volatile, a 3% sell-off. However, if we look back a bit further on the 1 month chart, you can see that the stock has been trending upwards consistently, and we've had a sell-off like this in the past. Okay, we've had drops like this here, drops, but the stock overall has been going up. In saying that, it is up a lot, and a bit of a pullback was expected. At the end of the day, there's only so much a stock can go up with no real fundamental change in the company occurring. Now, we do need to consider that this is a growth stock with huge opportunities in the long run, in my opinion, and it is a company that is set to benefit from a lot of external catalysts that we will cover in this video, so make sure you stick around. The first thing I want to speak about is the red day and why it actually happened. I feel that this bit of news coming out was what really caused the red day and really set some fear in the investors of Chargepoint. Tesla will make some superchargers publicly available to other EVs in 2022. Tesla plans to open some of its supercharging stations in Norway and Sweden to other electric vehicles in Q3 of 2022. So yes, I do understand the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that this has put in the minds of Chargepoint investors, but you need to remember that there's always going to be competition, and I get it. Tesla is scary. Tesla is one of the best EV companies, so to say, right now, and they probably will be for a long time. So having them come out and say that their charging stations will be openly available for other cars, it is a scary thing when you're invested in a company that charges EV cars. However, you need to consider that they can't dominate this whole market, and there will be plenty of room for Chargepoint. Chargepoint is the biggest company right now in that sector. They have the biggest amount of market share, and also they have the infrastructure already in place with plans to continue to grow. I don't think this is going to cause any fundamental problems for the company in the long term. And another thing you want to remember is that the EV market is a growing market, and I believe the rate that that market will be growing will be faster than both Chargepoint and Tesla can pump out these chargers. So there is plenty of room for both these companies to see growth over the coming quarters in the EV charging, even with Tesla coming out and letting other vehicles use their charging network. I just want to remind you of the future plans for the EV charging and how Chargepoint could see massive benefit from this. Fact sheet: President Biden announces support for the infrastructure framework, and this is something that we've been speaking about on this channel for a long time. I know we haven't covered Chargepoint in quite a while, but when Biden was first coming into office, we were speaking about his infrastructure plan and how Chargepoint could benefit from this. So for those people who were subscribed to my channel with the notifications turned on, you would already know what I'm about to say. I just want to bring this point to your attention right here. Build a network of electric vehicle chargers along highways and in rural and disadvantaged communities, the largest investment in EV infrastructure in history. The framework will accomplish the president's goal of building 500,000 EV chargers. Okay, that is obviously monumental, and Chargepoint, they're not going to see all of this. Okay, you need to realize this will probably be divided up, and I'm sure companies like Tesla also would benefit from this. However, Chargepoint being the leader in this segment and the biggest household name, we do need to consider the possibility that they could see a large portion of these chargers, and 500,000 chargers added to the income statement will definitely be a good thing in terms of revenues. We're going to see some massive growth for this company in the future, and this is going to be a massive catalyst to help that happen. Other recent news that happened that is good for ChargePoint. ChargePoint partners with Mercedes to power industry-leading EV charging experience. The collaboration has produced an industry-leading charging experience that empowers drivers to charge when, where, and how they want, with seamless access to EV charging from ChargePoint and other networks. ChargePoint's integration of multiple charging network operators offers Mercedes Me Charge drivers a fractionless cross-charging network experience without the need for multiple charging network accounts, subscriptions, or charging cards. These drivers will be able to find, use, and pay for charging stations either from inside their vehicle or from the Mercedes Me Charge mobile app. Drivers with a Mercedes Me Charge account will have access to the largest collection of places to charge in North America, spanning public and semi-public settings. This includes nearly 60,000 public places to charge both ChargePoint and other EV charging networks, as well as a more than 60,000 additional semi-public places to charge on the ChargePoint network, such as those located at workplaces, shopping malls, hotels, and multi-family residences. What we're seeing here is the industry come together and acknowledge that having one account for multiple charging services makes sense rather than having different subscriptions. Let's say you watch Netflix, you have to have a Netflix account, then you want to get Stan, so you have to have a Stan account. You want to watch Disney, so you have to get a Disney account. What we're seeing happen here is them acknowledge that, hey, why not make one subscription where we can all benefit and we can all come together to grow? And this is something that we might see happen in the future also with the other companies out there like Tesla. They might come to the party and say one subscription for all our chargers, but this may not be the case. It just depends on how the companies want to go. This is just one example of what we're seeing with Mercedes, and it's something that I would not be surprised if we see with other things. Remember, we know NIO has their charging stations in China, and Ford has partnered with NIO for those charging stations. So we're seeing these integration and partnerships occur, and this is really big for ChargePoint because they are obviously not an EV car company. They are purely a charging station. So to get the partnerships with these car manufacturers is going to be very beneficial, and it is something that we want to see continue happen moving forward for the company if they are to continue to grow and dominate the EV charging space. That is going to wrap up this video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please invest in the like button, add the subscribe button to your portfolio, turn on notifications. My final thoughts here are I'm not concerned. I don't think that this is going to be an issue for the company, being that Tesla is announcing that they are going to let other car companies use their chargers. I don't think that will be a problem at all, and I don't think that you should sell out of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Sell because you want to sell, you want to take in some profits. At the end of the day, it is an investment, it is a high risk growth stock. So if you have some profits, maybe take some out there and put it in there in something a lot safer like an index fund. However, if you're invested in this company for the long term, you've done your DD, you truly believe in the company, I don't think this is going to be a good idea to fear out and sell your position out of such small news, particularly after such a big run up where the company has a lot of future growth priced into it at the moment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.